Hello everybody, my name is Harry Jacobs and I am the North of 60 Gamer, and welcome to the North of 60 Gaming channel. Today we are going to do something a little bit different, taking a bit of a page out of Alex Radcliffe and say what's come into my collection, or in other words, what is sitting on my shelf of opportunity that I want to get to and play. Not necessarily all of them in front of a video, but certainly I want to show you what's coming into my collection, what I'm buying. I don't usually do this, so this is a little experiment for me, so hopefully you will enjoy what is going to go on right now. We are in the midst of my Spooky Spectacular, and I've got a few horror-themed games up already for October. I am working on one other right now, which is... what is it? Oh, the 10th anniversary edition of The Last Day on Earth. Who doesn't like zombies? I did I Am the Fourth Wall. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do one more. I might tackle Arkham Horror, the 3rd edition, or maybe the LCG. I'm not sure yet, or maybe I'll pick something else out. However, without further ado, let's take a look at what is on Harry's shelf of opportunity, or shelf of shame, more or less. So I'm going to shrink myself down into the corner because I've been a bad boy because I don't play these games, and we're going to take a quick look at what's hitting my table. Maybe you can tell me what game I should probably try to tackle first. And I've got dogs doing something in the background, and I'm going to shrink myself down, go yell at the dogs, and come right back. So here I am back. I have averted the disaster, though one of the dogs is pulling stuffing out of a dog blanket, or old quilt for us, but we've given it over to the dogs. Joys of puppies. We have a almost 5-month-old Rottweiler puppy who is a devil incarnate, but she's really nice, and I would love to adopt her. We are fostering her, however, there's no room at the inn for a Rottweiler. When they are fully grown, they are 70, 80 pounds for a female, and my biggest dog is about 50, and she's a bit of a hellion. It keeps my big dogs on their toes, who are husky crosses, northern specials as we like to call them. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to talk about what's just sitting on my table, or shelf of opportunity, or shelf of shame. So let's get started. Not necessarily on my shelf of shame, but in shrink, Black Sonata and the Fair Youth. This has been in my collection for a while. I do actually have an open version, but somehow the Kickstarter sent me a second version. I am grateful. The club is going to benefit from that. When we meet again, I am going to probably give a bunch of these types of games that have been duplicated or sent to me by publishers to the club, because I think that the community needs to benefit from what I do, and I am in the North, and I think that it's important to support my community. So that is Black Sonata. It is on my... it's not really on my shelf of shame, and it is a deduction game. Kind of fun. I've played it. I'm not good at these kind of games, but I did have fun. It's kind of fun to sort of try to anticipate where the clues are going to be, but let's move on from there. As you can see below is Intrepid. I just got that in. I just watched the playthrough. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to really give it a try. I liked, what was that game? First Martian? And where everything was happening and disasters were falling, and I know it got some bad press because it was app driven, but this has shades of that, as components of your space station are being bombarded and bad things are happening all around you as you try to have between 2 and 4 astronauts try to fix it as things are falling apart. I think it's played out over 8 rounds, perhaps, or 9 rounds. But you have a deck of disasters Can you survive that? I don't know. We are going to play that. I do have to organize it. I have a number of games sitting and editing right now too, so I'm going to get to this in the next week or two if I can. So hang on to your hat. Next up, we have the Tavern Masters. Now I have to admit that this was given to me as a not a Kickstarter, but a game to review, and I will be reviewing this and putting this up in a playthrough. I just haven't got it. As you know, I do work full time, and I do find it hard to get more than a project out a week. So I aim for one project a week and 2 to 3 little shorter videos like this. So this is a Tavern Masters, and as I said, to be upfront, this was a given to me. And you can hear my dogs in the background. This one I'm intrigued. I bought this kind of on rocks. I bought this because my wife and I enjoy a good cocktail. We are cruisers, and so I thought this would be an interesting game to mix rocks, mix drinks, and put them on the rocks. Fruity drinks and all kinds of stuff. Don't know how to play. It was an impulse purchase, so I don't know how that's going to work. It's by Michael and Christine Petrie, and it's Pentry Games. So I don't know. It was impulse. I didn't even do any research on it. Said, "Oh, on the rocks. This sounds really cool," and bought it. Doesn't happen very often. Let's hope it works. Oh, an elephant in the room. Anno 1800. Oh, did I have trouble getting it? I finally got a copy. There was one copy available in Canada at a small store in Kitchener-Waterloo in Ontario. He wasn't going to ship it, though we had a little chat, and he said, okay. And we made a deal, and he shipped this and another game to me. And I appreciate that. And so I have been looking forward to this by Martin Wallace. It's been out in Europe for quite a while. I think it's just coming off pre-order now, but I know that Board Game Bliss was showing sold out. So whether that is pre-order for them and they just sold it out till they get it, or it was actually the pre-orders are sold out, it wouldn't surprise me. I think people are waiting for this game. Essen is this week, and I suspect that this one, if it's there, is going to go flying off the shelf. Solar Storm. Been around a while. This is the deluxe version, and that is why it's in my collection. It's not really a shelf of opportunity. It's really just the deluxe version, which comes with a couple of new cards to just give you some more variety in the game. This is a fun solo. In fact, looking at Intrepid, it looks like almost like this is if Intrepid was boiled down to 9 cards, it would be Solar Storm. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just speculating, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Along with Anno 1800, we have Furnace, another engine building game. So 1800 is an engine building game where you're going to build, have your coal mines and build things so that you can grow your population and probably get some victory points. Again, I've seen a playthrough, but it was quite a while ago. So this is Furnace. Don't know much about it. Arcane Wonders makes some decent games. I picked it up. Again, not very expensive, under $40. Well, of course, it's a pretty small game. So, and I like these types of games that are under $40. I don't think it's a solo game. Let's just see. Yep. Nope, 2 to 4 players. And it's 30 to 60 minutes. I am always looking for 30 to 60 minute games, especially for the club, because often what we'll do is play something big and then there's an hour left over. And this would certainly be there for that type of quick setup and play. Lastly, and you can see it right here, Arkham Horror. Secrets of the Order. It is an expansion. It is FFG. This is one of the few games I think FFG is still kind of churning out from its old catalog. Since FFG was sold, there seems to have been a big shedding of some of their IPs. Fortunately, I think they're keeping Arkham Horror. I think the 3rd edition is a fine edition. I know there's been some controversy around, well, it's not that good, it plays different. Yes, it is plays different. Is it really a 3rd edition? In my mind, no, it's not a 3rd edition. It is Arkham Horror. and it's a brand new game, not based on the Eldridge and the Arkham Horror 2nd and 3rd edition play. That's not to say Arkham Horror 2nd edition is bad. It is not. It is a great game, but one of the things I will say about it, it is long. I have played it a couple times, and you're typically looking at 4 to 5 hours sometimes. And quite frankly, any game that takes 4 or 5 hours is really not something that I can put on my table anymore. My wife will play games. She likes them 90 to 2 hours. I like them 90 minutes to 2 hours. I think you can hear the dogs behind me. I think if you get a game that goes 4 to 6 hours, it's a bit more brain burning than I really want, and I get very, very tired. I'm not young anymore, north of 60. This one I'll say that I did get. Mind Burners. It's a cyber occult dungeon runner. I did get this. I'm going to get it to the table eventually. I just reviewed another game by the same designer, and I did put that up. I'll put the link in the down below or at the end in the 20-second thumbnail that you can click on it. It was a nice little mini dungeon romp. Kind of reminds me of Small Deck Dungeon. A deck of cards, and you just play your cards, you spawn your monsters, you die or fight, as the case may be. And then the two left is the Hunted series, and I like to call it Haunted, but it's not. It's Hunted. Kobayashi Tower here. Mine color 451 or 415. Probably couldn't use 451. Kind of reminds me of that would make a great game. Fahrenheit 451, where the government goes around and burns books, and you have to stop them and collect books. Damn. Nobody. I'm gonna copyright that. Anyway, Kobayashi Tower. You rescue your wife on the 15th floor. Haunted mining colony. You are in a mining colony, and you have to work your way up to the surface and escape and fight alien type monsters. Set in action games. There was not as much in Shrink that I had thought, so actually I'm doing pretty good. I thought I was further behind. Now there is a couple more games on the floor, but a couple of the old D&D series, kind of like the Drizzt series or the Mad Wizard series from, I was going to say Whiz Kids, but it's not. It is Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. Way over in the corner is A Wonderful World. I went all in on the last one. I do have a V-Tail copy that I bought because I want to play it. It's another one of those great games that takes 20 minutes to play. Once people know, you can play 3 or 4 games in under an hour. And it's a fun game. We've played at lunchtime at work when there was lunchtime at work. Now everybody's working from home again because of COVID. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching. This is Harry Jacobs. This is North of 60 Gaming. I am the North of 60 Gamer. And thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications. Really appreciate that. If you become part of the community, that just motivates me to do more of this type of work. Let me know the kind of videos you do like. Put it down in the comments. You want to see more of what's in my collection? Be happy to do that. You want to see me to play a particular game? I'm willing to do that. If you want me to talk about a particular subject, I'm willing to do that. You want to talk to me through Facebook? We'll arrange something, and maybe we'll have a chat about games and put it up on my channel. So please, my name is Harry Jacobs, and we will see you on the next time I decide to do something. And I'm trying to find a mouse. And I have a guggo down here. I'm just going to turn that off. Thank you.